the first game the way that you lost that first game and you're down by 6 runs in the second inning, how much of an uphill climb is that against a team like that?
We kept at it. We got to 6-4, and then Cap doesn't cover the bag, and I'm not sure if he gets him out even if he's there. And then he slips, and it's another run, and it turns into a big 4-run inning for them. And we get back to 10-7 again, and the guys kept playing. We just weren't ever able to get ahead of them.
So when you look at Nova, and you need to get innings out of him, but he clearly doesn't have his best stuff by any means. What's the thought process there as to how long to leave him in, when to take him out, what to do in that situation?
Well, I mean, you know that there's rain in the area. You know that your bullpen has worked a lot the day before and in the earlier game, and you're just hoping that he gets a double play ball there. And then when it got to finally when Russell got the base hit, we said enough's enough. We got a guy up, got him in.
Did you consider using Alex as a pinch hitter in the 6th or the 7th there?
I did. Off of Francis, lefties had been really, lefties have been hitting Francis at a pretty high rate this year. And you look at the guys that got the hits off him, they were. So, and I was going to use him in the 9th if we got a couple base runners on, but we didn't.
And you look at that first game, even the second, did you consider using Adam Warren at all? Was he
No,
available?
I was not going to use him today. Hopefully he's available to me tomorrow.
And then when you're going through a stretch like this at this point in time in the season, is there anything you can do as the manager to try to right the ship, to try to get him going?
Well, we're swinging the bats okay. I mean, we're scoring runs. We got to pitch better. And we can't give extra outs. When we give extra outs, it turns into big innings for this club. So we need to pitch better tomorrow.
Andrew.
Joe, in the first game in the 8th inning when you pinch ran for Alex, what was your thinking there?
My thought process there is I want someone, if he does hit a ground ball and they try to turn the double play, that can really get there and put a lot of pressure on Tulowitzki. Going for the win there. Comes back that his at-bat comes up, but we steal a base, in that situation and later on. But really it's to break up the double play.
Anthony and Ron.
Joe, in that same inning, the wild pitch that Gardner stayed at first, did he have a bad read on it, or did he?
I guess he didn't. I think he looked at Jake to see if Jake was going, and then he hesitated. And then there's another situation. If he gets the second, Brian gets that hit, we score 2 runs too. It's unfortunate he wasn't able to get there.
That's what I was. Do you believe he would have scored on McCann's hit?
Yeah.
With Shreve and Mitchell, what problems were they having in that inning?
Strikes. I mean, it's the bottom line. They didn't throw strikes.
And is that just wasn't their day, tired?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say exactly what it is. Like I said, a lot of times if I was a psychiatrist, I'd have a call down there with them before they went out.
At this point, do you look behind you in the standings at the wild cards as much as
I mean, the bottom line is we need to worry about ourselves. I mean, we need to write this. We need to pitch better. We need to come out and pitch a good game and win a game tomorrow.
Dan.
Joe, before you took Mitchell out, was there a thought of letting him face Goins instead
There
of
was, but Shreve has been more of a strikeout pitcher during the course of the season, and that's what I was going for in that situation.
And you talked before the doubleheader about how much a day like this could take out of a team with you got the rain delay and all that.
Yeah.
How much does something like this?
Well, it's a long day, and it's a long day for both teams. But you got to reach down. I mean, this time of the year that you got to fight and you got to reach down and find energy.
Chad, Andrew.
Just with staying away from Warren, was that more because he pitched the other day, or is that looking ahead?
No, it's because he threw 47, 48 pitches the other day.
And with Alex not playing game 2, how much of that was resting Alex, and how much was wanting to keep McCann's bat in?
Well, at our ballpark, you think a lot about keeping the left-handers in the lineup, and Carlos was okay, and I thought I'd keep Max bat in the lineup.
Do you feel? I mean, you have I think 14 pitchers or something, 14 relievers right now. Do you feel shorthanded now going into tomorrow?
No, I think we're okay. I think I'll get Warren back tomorrow if I have to use him, and then we'll worry about Tuesday on Tuesday.
Andrew.
Do you feel like your guys feel like they're better than this Blue Jay team?
Yeah, I mean, I think our guys believe we can compete against anyone. Like I said, we haven't pitched in these 3 games.
Capuano sat down for quite a while there with
Yeah.
the delay. Were you concerned at all about sending him back
Yeah,
out,
but,
given
you
that?
know, he said he felt okay. He hadn't thrown a ton of pitches. Yeah, I think he threw 75 the other day, so he was fairly built up. He kept throwing. Yeah, obviously that's a concern, but he was throwing the ball well, so I stuck with him.